Okay, so finally a little recap of top stitch for you all. So I now have my 4 rows almost completed. Row number 1 is the blind stitch, row number 2 is the diagonal, row number 3 is my first row of top stitch, which you can see on top is this one here. And now my 4th row is my final row of top stitch, which is this one here. And that obviously relates to this row right at the top here. Okay, so with top stitch, I'm sure you all remember, note the pins I've put on the top there just to mark out where I want to come out, just to make sure those top stitches are nice and even. Some of you will have drawn that on, but I've just chosen to use pins. So top stitch recap. So we're going along exactly the same place. So about 3 centimeters over and following the weave nice and straight and taking our needle in. And for me, coming out where that pin is, take my pin out. So top stitch is the one where you're taking your needle all the way out of the pad, keep it the same way up, and then you take it back down to just before the last stitch, so you're going from right to left. And what it looks like under here is it will come out just next to that last knot, if you can see that my needle's coming out there. Again, halfway down, wrap it round 1, 2, 3, and then we're pulling this out all the way and just making that loop smaller and smaller as we pull the twine through. Number 4 twine obviously for all stitching, and wax it, and then pulling that nice and tight. So I'm just going to put the phone down because this is starting to get quite tough now because of all of our stitching. Don't forget those leather gloves if we need them. So there you are, same on the side, and nice neat top stitch on the top there. Okay, see ya!